Hey everyone, welcome back to SimpleSpeak English. I'm really happy you are here today. And before we begin, if you enjoy learning English in a calm, simple, natural way, please subscribe to SimpleSpeak English. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps us make more videos for amazing people like you. Alright, today we are talking about something very powerful. Daily habits of successful people. Now wait, don't worry. This is not one of those videos where someone wakes up at 4 a.m., drinks green juice, runs 10 miles, reads 50 books, and becomes a millionaire before breakfast. No, today we are talking about real habits, simple habits, human habits, the small things successful people do again and again and again, because success is usually not one big moment. It is many small moments, tiny actions, tiny choices, every single day. And honestly, most successful people are not superheroes. They just learn how to stay consistent. That's the secret. Consistency. You know, there is a funny saying, people overestimate what they can do in one day and underestimate what they can do in 1 year. And wow, that is so true. One healthy meal will not change your life. One workout will not change your body. One English lesson will not make you fluent. But doing small things every day, that changes everything completely. Let me tell you something funny. Sometimes we think successful people are always motivated. Nope, laughs. Even successful people feel lazy. Even successful people want to stay in bed. Even successful people sometimes open YouTube, and suddenly 3 hours disappear. It happens to everybody. The difference is not motivation. The difference is habits. Habits help you continue, even when you don't feel excited. That is real power. So today, let's talk about some daily habits that many successful people have. And maybe some of these habits can help you too. Alright? Habit number 1. Successful people protect their morning. Now listen carefully. You do not need a perfect morning routine. You do not need candles, expensive coffee, yoga on a mountain, and motivational music playing in the background. But many successful people try to start the morning calmly. Why? Because the morning affects the rest of the day. Imagine this. You wake up late, your alarm is screaming, you cannot find your socks, your phone battery is dying, you spill coffee on your shirt, and suddenly your whole day feels terrible. But imagine another morning. You wake up a little earlier. You stretch, you drink water, you sit quietly for 5 minutes, you think about your goals, you begin slowly. That energy changes your day. A successful businessman once said, "Win the morning, win the day." And honestly, there is truth in that. Even something simple helps. Maybe you make your bed. That sounds small, but it gives your brain one little success immediately. And success creates momentum. Momentum is powerful. Very powerful. Habit number 2. Successful people keep learning. This is huge. Very huge. The world changes fast. Technology changes. Jobs change. Life changes. And successful people understand something important. If you stop learning, you stop growing. Now, learning does not always mean school. Learning can be listening to podcasts, reading books, watching educational videos, practicing English, asking questions, making mistakes. Yes, mistakes are learning too. Actually, some of the smartest people fail many times. A lot. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before creating the light bulb. Imagine if he quit early. Imagine him saying, "Okay, this is too hard, I'm done." We might still be sitting in darkness. Laugh softly. And here's another important thing. Successful people are curious. They ask, why? How? What can I improve? Curious people grow faster. Always. And honestly, learning English is already proof that you are improving yourself. That is something to feel proud of. Seriously, many people only dream. But you are here, listening, practicing, improving. That matters. Habit number 3, successful people manage their time carefully. Now, this one hurts a little. Laughs. Because sometimes we waste so much time without realizing it. You open your phone for 5 minutes, then suddenly, it is nighttime. Laugh softly. Social media can be useful, but it can also quietly steal your life. Successful people understand that time is precious. Money can return, time cannot. And the older people become, the more they understand this. Very successful people often plan their day. Not every minute, but they usually know their priorities. They ask, what is truly important today? That question is powerful, because being busy is not the same as being productive. You can answer emails all day and still not move forward in life. One focused hour can change more than 10 distracted hours. A student studying English for 30 focused minutes every day will improve faster than someone studying 5 hours once a month. Consistency again. Always consistency. Habit number 4. Successful people take care of their health. This is extremely important. Your body is like a machine. If you never sleep, eat badly, never move, and live with stress every day, eventually the machine struggles. Many people chase success and forget health. Then later, use their money trying to fix their health. Successful people understand balance, not perfection. Balance. They sleep enough. They drink water. They move their body. Even walking helps. You do not need to become a bodybuilder. Laugh softly. You just need energy. Because energy changes everything. When your energy is low, even small problems feel huge. But when your energy is strong, you think clearly. You feel stronger mentally too. And honestly, mental health matters a lot. Successful people often protect their mind carefully. Some meditate, some pray, some write in journals, some spend quiet time alone. Because silence is important sometimes. The world is loud, constant noise, notifications, messages, videos, music, stress. Sometimes your brain needs quiet. Habit number 5. Successful people surround themselves with good people. This one is powerful, very powerful. The people around you affect your mindset Imagine spending time with negative people every day. People who complain constantly. People who laugh at dreams. People who say, "That's impossible." Eventually, that energy enters your brain too. But positive people inspire you. They encourage you. They help you grow. Now listen carefully. Positive does not mean fake. Real positive people are honest, but they also believe improvement is possible. And successful people often choose their environment carefully, because environment changes behavior. For example, if your friends always practice English, you'll probably practice more too. If your friends exercise, you will likely move more. Humans copy each other naturally. That's normal. Habit number 6. Successful people do difficult things first. Oof, laugh softly. This is hard, very hard sometimes. Most people avoid difficult tasks. We say, "I'll do it later." But later becomes tomorrow, then next week, then next year. Successful people understand something important. Difficult tasks create growth. Sometimes the thing you avoid most is exactly the thing you need to do. Maybe making your first video, maybe speaking English with strangers, maybe applying for a better job, maybe starting a business. Fear stops many people, but successful people act even when they feel fear. That is courage. Courage is not having no fear. Courage is moving forward despite fear. Huge difference. And honestly, nobody feels fully ready. Almost nobody. People usually grow after starting, not before. Habit number 7. Successful people stay patient. This is maybe the hardest habit today. Patience. Because modern life teaches us to expect everything immediately. Fast food, fast internet, fast delivery, fast entertainment. But real success is usually slow. Very slow sometimes. Think about planting a tree. You plant the seed today, tomorrow, nothing, next week, still almost nothing. But underground, growth is happening. And one day, the tree becomes strong. Your habits work the same way. Maybe today your English still feels difficult, but your brain is changing quietly. Little by little, word by word, sentence by sentence. You are growing, even when you cannot see it yet. That's why successful people continue, even before results appear. Because they trust the process. And honestly, trust in the process is difficult. Very difficult, but necessary. Habit number 8. Successful people reflect on their life. They think deeply sometimes. They ask questions like, what am I doing well? What am I wasting time on? What kind of person do I want to become? That last question is powerful. What kind of person do you want to become? Not just what job, not just money, but who are you becoming? Kind, disciplined, healthy, confident, wise. Successful people often focus on identity because identity shapes actions. For example, if you say, I'm trying to learn English, that feels temporary. But if you say, I am an English learner, that becomes part of your identity. Very different feeling. Identity changes behavior. And honestly, you become stronger when your actions match your identity. Now, before we finish, I want to tell you something important. Please do not compare your life to people online. Seriously. Many people only show perfect moments, perfect photos, perfect success, perfect smiles, but real life is messy. Everybody struggles. Everybody doubts themselves sometimes. Everybody fails sometimes. Even successful people. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. Small progress. Daily progress. Daily progress. That's enough. And remember, a successful life is not only about money. Success can mean many things. Peace, health, family, freedom, confidence, helping others, learning, growing, laughing more, living with purpose. That matters too. So maybe today, choose one small habit. Just one. Not 10 habits. Not a complete life transformation overnight. Laugh softly. One small habit. Maybe reading 10 minutes daily. Maybe practicing English every morning. Maybe sleeping earlier. Maybe walking every evening. Start small. Very small. Small habits become powerful over time. And one day, your future self will thank you. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I truly appreciate it. And if this episode helps you relax, learn English, or feel motivated, please subscribe to SimpleSpeak English and join our growing community from all around the world. Keep practicing, keep improving, and remember, your future is built by what you do every day, not once in a while. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.